And one of the things I realized is that the environment does not control you. You can control the environment.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people feel trapped, where I can't move, it's so difficult and all that. But it's really all within.
What's stopping naman people from reaching their full potential?
It's how you see yourself. A lot of people have that. Now, I want to be this. People are expecting this from me. Now, you lose yourself. You really lose what's important for you. I was just telling a client the other day, the opportunities are just there. At
Yeah.
your fingertips.
Yeah.
It's not the world that's blocking you. You're blocking
Yeah.
yourself.
Money Masters with Chinky Tan.
The views and opinions expressed by guests on Chink Positive are their own and do not necessarily represent those of the producers, hosts, or network. Chink Positive is for entertainment and informational purposes only. While guests may share insights on financial and business topics, this does not imply endorsement of any products or services. Viewers should perform with their own research.
Guys, you can turn pressure into power. You can transform burnout into breakthrough. And you can build high-performance habits with clarity. Paano gagawin natin yan? Here with us is a performance coach, a trusted one for leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals. Let us welcome Coach Anda Del Rosario. Palakpakan! Yes, hi Coach Anda.
Hello, Chinky.
Thank you very much for making time. Ang first question ko talaga, aside from why are you so pretty?
Thank you.
Hindi, ano yung trabaho ng isang performance coach? Curious kami kasi first time kong marinig to.
Yeah, so actually I started this 15 years ago. And I became very curious on what makes people perform better. And if you look at performance is really yung outcome or output. But behind that is the mindset, the beliefs, the fears.
Wow.
So you have to be able to solve those things inside the person to be able to make him or her perform.
Wow.
Hindi lang automatic na magpo-perform ka ng ganon.
Oo,
So you have
kasi-
to be able to fix that inside you.
O kasi resulta lang yan eh. Everything that
resulta
happens
lang.
on the outside is it's what's happening in the inside.
Tama.
So winning is not an outside job, but it's an inside job.
Yes.
Diba? Yung performance coaching sa business coaching, ano yung difference?
Well, business coaching is more of like mentor ka. So you're giving advice on, let's say, yung marketing strategy or yung finance or yung overall business. Ito is more of the person himself or herself. So yung behaviors niya, what's going to make him or her perform. So it's actually a great combination to get both. To get a business coach and a performance coach like me.
So,
Yeah.
paano mo pinag-aralan to? Anong hugot mo? Why did you decide na lang, I want to be a performance coach? Ano yung reason?
Gusto ko yung question na yun. Ano yung hugot mo? So, many years ago, nasa corporate naman ako for several years. And I saw that there were leaders na magaling naman sila, successful sila. But I felt that there were things that they could have done better, na they could have also made decisions better or could have made their team better as well. So I really tried to study that. And as someone who played sports for some time.
Talaga? What sports did you
Different
play?
kinds of sports
Okay.
like underwater hockey, I did tennis, I did mountain climbing also. So I've always been fascinated what makes athletes perform. And behind that kasi, if you're in a very stressful environment or there's so many things you're thinking of, how do you stay focused and grounded? So pinag-aralan ko siya. I took many certifications. Over the years, I really love what I do. So ang dami kong mga tools na ginagamit to help people really understand their situation para manavigate nila yung difficult situation around them.
And then what did you discover nung pinag-aaralan mo na, kasi akala ng tao, it's only the physical, the athletic side, yung skill, yung physical skill. Pero hindi nila alam na napakalaki ng talaga effect ng mental and
Tama.
emotional.
Yes. Yeah, there was one course that I took, popular book siya, Corporate Athlete. So these were popular coaches of tennis players. What really affects performance nga is being able to understand the stories that you tell yourselves, understand your belief system, understand yung mga habits mo as a person, and really building those success habits every single day. And kung hindi ka mag-stop rin and look into yourself, sometimes hindi mo nakikita na ito pala kailangan kong tanggalin sa buhay ko. And it's not making me effective or productive. Or ito kailangan kong i-add sa buhay ko. So as a coach, ganun yung ginagawa ko, ina-analyze ko yung buong situation nila. And one of the things I realized is that the environment does not control you.
Yeah.
You can control the environment.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people feel trapped, where I can't move, it's so difficult and all that. But it's really all within. So if you fix what is within, sobrang solid yon, sobrang may anchor ka
Yeah.
to be able to make the right choices.
Ano naman, Coach Anda, ang most common challenges that people come to you, di ba? Kasi yung kino-coach mo, may expat, may Filipino,
Meron,
iba-iba. O
yeah.
kaya nga, would you say na kahit na iba yung lahi nila, pare-pareho rin yung concerns?
Yeah, yes. Pare-pare yung concerns. So recently, parang they're at the crossroads. So they're saying na I'm at the crossroads, ang dami kong ginagawa, I'm overwhelmed, parang I need to find my anchor and I cannot seem to be able to focus. So that's a common one. Or decision making talaga. Or as a leader, as a boss, you need to be more strategic. So how can I be more strategic thinker? Or I also help teams of companies through team coaching. So yun rin, so yung team kong ganito, how do you help my team as well? Yeah. So it's really, again, like I said, back to the mind. How are you making those decisions? How are you able to achieve those goals faster? Kasi sometimes you have an idea, okay, I want to achieve that, but forgetting that the person in you is a big factor in making those goals happen.
Totoo, ikaw yun eh.
Oo.
So, siguro as a performance coach, no, isang reality, no, ang kulang naman sa tao, hindi yung umpisa eh. Ang kulang sa tao yung consistency.
Tama, yeah.
Why do people struggle with consistency?
That's the hardest part.
Bakit
Because,
nga?
let's say, example, let's say you watch something on YouTube or you read a really good book. So sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, I want to change, you know? But consistency is hard because that's when the real action is. Diba? Pwede mo nang sabihin, I want to change. But to be able to put that discipline in action and to have, let's say, habits every single day that's going to change you, parang you don't want to do that. In your mind, sometimes people tell me, I'm comfortable naman with it. So, challenge ko sila, comfort ba yan? Or ano yung long-term effect? Ano yung cost sa'yo in the next 5 years? So, part of the mindset is also helping them see, do you really want this? And if you want this, ano yung result kung hindi mo gagawin?
Galing, no?
So, natatakot sila, gagawin ko na because I'm so afraid na yun yung mangyayari sa akin in 5 years.
Alam mo,
Yeah.
importante yan na yung motivation kasi we're not motivated honestly by gain. We're motivated by the fear of loss.
Yes.
Because the fear of
Agree.
loss is more powerful than the promise of gain. Pag sinabi mo, oy, papayat ka, pag ginawa mo to, okay lang naman. Eh, okay naman ako sa size ko. Pero pag sinabi mong, alam mo, pagka tinuloy mo yan, magkaka-diabetes ka, mapuputulan ka ng paa, mabubulag ka.
Yeah. And you have to find really what motivates you. Kaya, I don't give them the answer and I say, if you don't do that, ito mangyayari sa'yo. So I ask them the question, i-picture natin, 1 year from now, you're still doing the same thing, you're still thinking the same way, ano yung mangyayari sa'yo?
Wala.
Yeah, wala. So they're so afraid.
Grabe, grabe to. Ayan ha. What's stopping naman people from reaching their full potential? Eh, wala tayong may potential eh.
Yes, all of us. I like that question because
Yeah.
that's what I like helping people with. So, it's how you see yourself.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
grabe no?
Oo, grabe yun. Na-experience ko, I'm speaking from experience.
Sige nga. Ito lang ha. Siyempre, I don't think that you started as a very confident person. May lahat tayo may insecurities.
Of course,
So, what
yeah.
was your insecurity during that time?
Similar to yours. What will people think of me?
Oh.
Yeah, I was afraid about, I was afraid of failure. I was afraid of what will people think of me, right? So always people pleasing. And I realized in a session with another coach, kasi coaches need coaches
Oo
naman
naman.
also. So na-realize ko na yun yung part na palang nagsastop sa akin. Na I'm limiting myself. So we don't realize that we limit ourselves because of the stories that we tell ourselves or how we see ourselves in the mirror.
Wow.
So if we see ourselves as that, ganito lang tayo in a box. So I always tell people, it's like you're walking around in the box. And I want you to break free from that box and
Yeah.
see that you can do so much more.
Yeah.
But syempre, it's a process eh. Kasi change yun eh.
Yeah.
So parang, I'm so used to this. Ayoko, I want to be in the box. And then no, you have to take that step. You have the courage. And I always ask them, who do you choose? Do you choose yourself? You have to choose yourself in this process and you have to have the courage to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grabe to, powerful tong moment na ito, kapatid. Ang ibig sabihin, ito ganito. How you view yourself will affect the way you view others and the way you live your life today.
Yes.
And it really helped me a lot, no, when I started to read the Word of God. Kasi nga, ang dami ko rin mga hurts. I failed grade 6 4 times.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I never finished a college degree. So parang ang tingin ko talaga during that time when I was failing, people called me as a failure and then the world looked at me as a failure. So I thought I was a failure. But when I started to read the Word of God, it changed my perspective. Kasi sinabi, yun nga, first, I believe in God. I believe in His promises. Sabi niya, He has planned to prosper me, not to harm me, to give me hope and a future. And then His plan is to make me the head, not the tail. He wants to be the lender, not the borrower. He wants to put me at the top, never be at the bottom.
Yeah.
So when I started to believe in that, in the truth, whenever something bad happens to me, ang kumaka-counter, yung, hindi totoo yan. Kasi itong pangako ko sa iyo maniwala ka dito, huwag ka maniwala sa nangyayari sa buhay mo. And that was the one that made me switched.
Well, actually, what you were just telling me is the same process that I use.
Oh.
Although you kinoach mo yung sarili mo.
Oh.
Pero ganun yan, I'll ask you what is your fear, what are your challenges, ano yung nagpa-block sa'yo, ano yung mga stories na pinagdaanan mo. That's actually forming a part of those beliefs. And I'll help you change those beliefs by coming up with something else.
Oo.
So you could see in that particular moment, when you started believing, teka lang, I'm not just that.
Oh.
I can be this. So when you started believing that you were that, you started to look at yourself and the word differently.
Yeah.
Then you started grabbing opportunities. I could be so much more. Actually, I was just telling a client the other day, the opportunities are just there,
Yeah.
at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Pero it's not the world that's blocking you. You're blocking yourself.
So guys, ito naman, I want to learn naman, Coach Anda, how can you help people who are stuck in their current situation? Parang nag-grind sila, nagtatrabaho, kumikita, gumagawa ng paraan, pero wala. How can you help them?
Well, first, like I mentioned to you, Chinkino, like it's about what you're focusing on.
Oh.
Diba? And it's connected to the opportunities also that you end up grabbing based on what you're focused on. So what you're focused on is also based on what are you anchored on. Diba? And a lot of people who are feeling lost, feeling na everything wrong is happening in my life, it's ang gulo-gulo ng isip nila. So what I do as a coach is I help people clear that space first. So clear natin lahat. And let's focus on what is really important for you. A lot of people have that. Now, I want to be this. People are expecting this from me. Now, you lose yourself. You really lose what's important for you. So when you're able to find that, you're able to find that anchor, then you're able to really have the power inside out. So start with yourself and then you can navigate the world around you.
Totoo yun, grabe. Alam mo, very revealing na naman itong pinag-usapan natin. Lahat tayo may problema tayo sa buhay. Pero ang tanong, saan ka nakafocus? Nakafocus ka ba sa problema o nakafocus ka sa solution? Nakafocus ka ba sa pain mo or nakafocus ka sa gain mo? Nakafocus ka ba sa difficulties na pinagdadaan mo or nakafocus ka ngayon sa opportunities? Because what you focus on becomes larger in life. Diba? Kung nakafocus ka sa problema, lalaki talagang problema mo. Pero kung nakafocus ka sa solution, diba, lalaki ang opportunities mo.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
in other words, parang
Yeah.
sinasabi mo sa akin ngayon, talagang para makamove on ang isang tao, kailangan tanungin niya, diba, saan siya nakafocus?
Tama. So I think that's a big question to ask yourself. What are you doing? What are you not doing? What's your contribution to all of this? And that's the hardest thing to admit, no? Parang, oh my gosh, may ano pala ako. Ako pala yung cause nitong lahat.
Nako.
Yeah.
Nakakatawa tong usapan natin na ito because this Change Positive show, have us always saying, and at the end, to every problem, there's always a
Solution.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the
Problem. Perfect.
Totoo yan. Grabe. Ito naman, ang next naman, gusto kong malaman, can you just give us a simple framework para maintindihan namin yung process of you coaching and guiding people?
Okay, so the first step is I'll always ask people, what's your goal?
Goal.
Where are you headed? Who do you want to be? So
Ano
that's
gusto
all
mo?
part of the goal. Anong gusto mo sa
Okay.
buhay? Diba? And then, kung ito yung mga gusto mo, let's go now to ano yung mga challenges mo that are in
Challenges.
the way of that goal.
Yes.
So the challenges is the second step. And the third step is, now that you know your challenges, saan nagagaling yung mga
Okay.
challenges na to? Sa beliefs mo ba? Sa stories mo ba? Sa mga something that happened to you recently. So I'm going to really find out ano yung naging pattern mo na nagsastop sa'yo.
Next.
So, and then after that, we come up with the solution already.
Oh.
It sounds very simple pero yung program ko is a 4-month program.
Yeah, kasi
Yeah.
alam mo, simple lang pag-usapan natin dito, pero it's not the knowledge, it's all about the application eh. And minsan also na akala mo na deal mo na yung issue, pero hindi pa pala.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, let's talk about Coach Anda siguro, a small habit that everyone can do to help them change.
So when you wake up in the morning, you have to tell yourself who you want to be, right? So let's say for you out there, you're thinking of I need to have more courage. So what you need to do is every day you practice courage. How do I practice courage intentionally every day? Right? So you try to think of habits. And at the end of the day, you ask yourself, did I practice courage 100%? And kailangan honest ka. And if you say na, no, I've practiced it maybe 60% lang today. So tomorrow, how do you get better? How do you just practice it and get better every single day? And I wanted to add something to that, no? Kasi may tinatawag na micro habits. So if you build those micro habits over time, the habit will become you. So let's say before, hindi ka nakasave, pero you practice that habit of saving, and then it becomes you na, okay na, it's easy to do na. But in the beginning, change is always hard. But then, I've studied in 2 to 3 months, if you do it consistently,
Oo.
nagiging ikaw na.
Galing, no?
Yeah.
So guys, ito lang kasi minsan may perception tayo, number one. Ang coach ay pang-athlete lang yan. Ay, si coach ganito. Pero actually, in life, no, we need also coaches and guidance. Bakit po? Kasi wala naman talagang school na nagturo po sa atin. That's number one. Wala rin coach in terms of sa career. Wala rin coach sa finances. Di ba? Iba-iba kasi yan eh.
Yes.
Wala namang
Yeah.
coach na one size fit all eh. Di ba? Hindi pwedeng coach mo sa cook, tapos siya rin magaling sa ano. Iba-iba talaga. So, ang tanong na lang siguro is this. Para kanino ang coaching? Baka sabihin ng ibang tao, do I need a coach?
Well, for me, like you said, coaches have different levels of expertise, different focus areas. So for me, if people need my expertise, it's really more on finding themselves again, being able to make better decisions. Also, if you're in a place where you're transitioning and you're kind of lost and so many things are happening at the same time, that's what I help people with.
So, ano yung mga signs na kailangan ko ng coach?
Well, overwhelmed ka, stressed ka, di ka maka-make ng decisions. So, all of those things tell you that, wait, don't try to solve it yourself. You need help from someone else.
In reality,
Yeah.
itong reality nga, guys, ha. Again, kung kaya mo ma-solve talaga yung problema mo, matagal na ayos yan. The reason why you get the same result over and over again is because, yun nga, you're stuck. Again, hindi mo makukuha to sa sipag at syaga. And I personally, I don't know if people will believe this, I coach other people, but I also coach. You know why? Kasi sometimes we're too close to the tree, we hug the tree, we don't see the forest. But napaka-subjective eh. I don't know kung nakaka-relate kayo sa sabihin ko. Mabilis magbigay ng payo sa ibang tao, pero napakahirap payuhan ng sarili mo.
Tama.
Tama man
For
eh.
me also, I can't coach myself. I can really coach others, but with the same problem, I need to talk to people to be able to process that. And it's important to get a coach who is not biased to the problem, who really sees everything like a helicopter view ng situation mo and is able to help you in that way. Yeah.
Galing. So, right now, as I come to an end for this short interview na ito, if there's people out there right now who's watching this and then saying, I think I qualify for coaching. I'm stressed, I'm confused, I don't know what to do. What can you tell them right now?
Okay, so if you are stressed, confused, you don't know what to do, there's so many decisions that you have to make, don't worry. There's a solution to everything. And don't feel like you won't be able to solve your problem because all you need is someone to talk to. You can talk to a friend, but it's better to talk to someone who's an expert, who's able to see your situation with a big picture, and is also able to really help you focus on the right things so that you can make your decisions now and your future decisions now the best decisions that you can make for yourself.
So guys, ito na lang siguro ang last natin na Again, I'm sure marami ka na coachan na tao and then they become very, very successful already. If there's people out there who wants to get in touch with you, how do they get in touch with you?
In several ways. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn. So that's Anda Del Rosario. Just look for me. You can also look for me in Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Coach Anda. And you also can email me at info@coachanda.com.
Wow. Thank you very much, Coach Anda.
Thank you so much, Jinky.
Maraming salamat. Ay, ang dami ko natutunan about coaching. Again, I coach people about finances, pero ibang perspective to because it's about performance, bringing out the best in you. So if you need that direction in your life, Coach Anda is here for you. At maraming salamat. If you like this conversation of ours, please type in the comment section ano mga revelation, ano yung mga na-realize mo, ano yung pwedeng natutunan mo at share mo na rin sa ibang tao para matuto rin kami sa inyo. Tatandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina po ang susi sa pagyaman.
Sinasabi natin, does money buy happiness? There's a yes and there's a no.
Yes, of
Diba?
course.
Sinabi niya, money buys happiness. Pag wala kang pagkain sa lamesa, biglang may pera ka pambili, happy yan. Pero sa pag-aaral niya, hanggang at a certain comfortable level. Umabot sa mga parang $70,000 a year. So, below that, money buys happiness. Pero pag komportable ka na sa buhay mo, money does not buy happiness anymore. After that, maski dumoble pa, triple, 5 times, 10 times more ang pera. More money, more happiness. More money, more happiness. More money, more happiness. Hanggang sa isang level lang. After that level, more money, more money, more money, more money. Your happiness should come from somewhere else.